Hi crafters. Yeah, I can call this number 2 crafting with my die designs, but since I don't have the die in yet, because it's just finished and just in the store, um, you were asking me while I was showing you the new Slimline dies I designed for the Case Craft Lover store if I could design an envelope for it. Of course I can, that's not a problem. So what I did was I designed one, sent it off to Case Craft Lover store, and they developed it in a die. But since it's just in the store and just finished, I don't have the die set yet. But of course, I have the file and I cut it with my digital cutter, and I wanted to show you how to put it together. It's not complicated at all, and so the die is fairly big, and you know the bigger die they are more expensive. I can't help that, but hey, we all know that you can use them a lot, of course. But what I did is I die cut it to three pieces out, and in the die set there is an embossing part in the lid of the, if you can call it a lid, in the lid part of the envelope, and inside are postage stamps and a wax seal stamp. So I think it's a very versatile set. I didn't cut those parts because those just look prettier when you have the die set. But since I thought it would be nice for me that you have a video on how to put it together, even though it's not complicated, I thought, well, Nicole, let's do this. So I'm going to put it together for you. You first take off one backing paper and then align it as best as you can with the fold line. See, and now I'm struggling because I don't want to have my big head with all those great hairs in my video, but well, we all know at a certain age we get those. And then I take off the backings of the sides, fold the sides over, and then close the envelope. And yeah, I think this is the best way you can do it to keep your hand slightly inside, so then it's a little bit bulky, but you can push in your card way better. And I will show you in a minute because I have something else to show you, and that's coming out real soon also. I designed it yesterday, I sent it off yesterday, that's a better way to say it, and it will be produced in a die set as well. But I thought to show it to you what's coming out, and so I put it together so you have an idea, and then you can put on, let me call it, the lid of the envelope, and then it just look like you have a liner inside, and it will hold your slimline dies, even the biggest set. I have the set here, and of course the die set is also always a tiny bit bigger, but it will fit perfectly. And if you have the other die set, see, if you die cut it, it will fit perfectly into the envelope, and you can close it with the wax seal, and on the front you can do the postage stamp. But what I designed was, I thought, okay, it's fun to have an envelope, but what fun would it be to have a bigger box that you can put in a card that you made with your slimline dies, and then, for instance, an extra envelope, or a big bar of chocolate, or candy, or even a slimline card that is bulky with a lot of flowers. I like to use a lot of flowers on my card, so I always looking for bulky envelopes, and then I designed this one. So this one will be made into a die by Case Craft Lover store, and I put in all those decorative sides, and but you can use it without the sides, then it will look like this. More masculine, so you don't have to use the scalloped edges, but I thought it was a fun item to add to that one. I made the flap so you can't look inside of the box. I always think that that's a nice finish. And what I did is, you saw the die set, or you saw me holding the die set a few seconds ago. I die cut it a few items so you can see how they look in the die set. So these are all the balloons that are in the die set. And what I did is I made a start with a new card, and it looks like this. So with this die set you can make a card like this and then fill in the gaps with something you like. I will do it with dolls or flowers, I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it, what I'm going to do with it, or because I have so many ideas and I have to pick one of them. But here you see I've used for the outer layer, because in this set there's no layer, if you want, with stitch lines, and that's where the basic sets come in handy, because then you can make also the layer, the back layer with the stitching inside. So I've used these two to make this card, and there is a box, and I will put it inside. Let me put those balloons away because I wanted to show them to you. And if you put in your slimline card, because this one is slightly smaller than, but you see you have lots of room to put in extras, 2 cards or bulky cards or a bar or chocolate. I think it's a fun one to have. And in the die will also be the word special delivery, so you can put it on the back or on the front or on the side, whatever you want. The word special delivery is also inside. I have these, so the normal envelope and the box, in cut files. If you want me to put them in my Etsy store, let me know. I will put a link down in the description box, but if you don't, or if there is no interest in having this in just a cut file, then it's no use for me to do all the work to put it in my Etsy store. Not that I mind, but, well, if nobody's interested, what's the use, right? So, this is the box, and you could decorate it, of course, with my dies that I designed for Chaos Craft Lover store, the postage stamp die. I will put also the link in the description box below, and see, it looks amazing with those postage stamps that you can rip out, and it's, I don't know what it is, but it's so satisfying to rip it out of your paper. Even the thickest paper rips like butter. So you can put in the bigger stamp or the smaller stamp, and with this one, with this one you will get even the stamps with it, so you can use them on the envelope. I will also put in the link to the video that the seller made yesterday of this envelope die set. So there you can see the die set. I have to wait until it's in. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's really such an honor for me, and I could give you all a hug just because I'm grateful that you do like my videos. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.